Firstly, the speaker said that day the sun was shining and temperatures would be much higher than what they expected for that time of year. And next, he said that the warm weather would continue through the following day. And finally, the speaker said there was no change of rain until the early following week, but at that time of year, they knew the good weather couldn't last forever. Firstly, the speaker announced the 3-day weather forecast had been a relatively dry week for that time of year, and they could expect shower last that night. And next, she said that there was an 18% chance of precipitation the following morning, but the rain was expected to clear by afternoon. And finally, he announced warm and sunny weather was expected throughout the weekend, and talking them right into a sunny evening. Firstly, the speaker said that there was a slight change of rain that afternoon, turning to wet snow by evening, and next he suggested staying tuned to Channel 5's weather news because there were also storm warning in effect for the following day, and finally he said that temperatures would remain cold the remainder of the day, and with the wind chill, they may even reach a record low for March. Firstly, the speaker announced that day was the hottest day on record since 1885, when the city had started keeping track of the daily highs and lows. And next, he supposed with today's were strong winds, it didn't feel as uncomfortable as it might have on the calm summer days. And finally, he said that seeing that weather wasn't typical for the cool fall day, she thought it means they could get ready for a rental winter. Firstly, the speaker said that this morning was sunny sky and mild temperatures had turned it into the beautiful afternoon. And next, he said that at 2 o'clock that afternoon, the temperature at the airport was 21 degrees Celsius. And finally, he said that weather was warm for this time of year, but no one's complained after the poor weather they had been having that month. Firstly, the speaker announced clear skies that day would be welcome relief after the day before were the thunderstorms, and he supposed, although it would be a peak warmer than the day before, temperature would remain cool throughout the day. Um, and next, he said that he suggested watching out the more rain and colder temperature the following day, but um, uh, no snow until the following Tuesday. And finally, the speakers suppose a cold front would be moving in toward the end of the following week. So it was also time to put them rain books away and get out their warm hats and mittens. Firstly, the speaker suggested putting away their umbrellas because the clothes were finally gone. So go outside and enjoy the sunset that day. Um, Next, uh, he said that they had full week of sun ahead of them, with no more rain expected until after the weekend. And after that, he said that temperature would remain cool and decent until the middle of the week. Um, and finally, he announced Wednesday brought them hotter weather. Firstly, the speaker announced all local beaches were closed for the weekend due to dangerous winds. And next, he said that the weather would remain cloudy all weekend, and temperature will fall below freezing that night, and there was a slight chance of snow after midnight. And finally, um, he uh, he said that if they hadn't done so already, uh, now was the time to carve up them pressure bedding plans and plug in any parts that may not make it through the winter. Firstly, the speaker announced that its high temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit was average for that time of year, and the record high for that day was 90 degrees, and the record low was 55. Nancy said that what were not average was unusual amount of rain they had that fall. And finally, he said that they are happy to see that is clear weather and hope the sunshine continue all week. Firstly, the speaker said that had been rainy spring weather with a record rainfall the following week of 5 inches. Uh, and next, he said that rain continued that day and through the rest of the week. And after that, the cloudy skies were in store for the rest of the weekend. And finally, he suggested, "Don't worry, um, because uh, according to their 50-day forecast, summer sunshine and clear sky were just around the corner."